In today's video, we are going to be learning how to solve two-step equations. So just a reminder on what an equation is. An equation is a sentence. In this case, this would be an equation where a mathematical sentence that has an equal sign. So whenever you see that equal sign, that signifies it's an equation. Now, there's also a letter in this equation, which we're going to call the variable, which is y. And there is a constant and there is a coefficient, the number that goes out in front. Okay, so these are all terms that you should keep in the back of your head when you are solving equations. Now, every single equation has two sides. So how do we determine the two sides of an equation? Is we look at the equal sign and we draw a line down the equal sign. So you have one side over here and one side over here. So in this equation, we have 10 minus 5y equals negative 30. And I want to get the y by itself. I want to isolate the y and get everything else over. What I have to do first is get the constant, the number without a letter, over to the other side. So in order to go over to the other side, what we have to do is do the opposite operation. So this is positive 10. We have to minus 10 from both sides. Okay. So I get negative 30 minus 10, which is negative 40. Now be careful on this side. We notice that these cancel out, right? And we have to bring down the negative 5y. That comes down. So it's negative 5y. That comes down. So now we have a balanced, simplified equation on the bottom. Negative 5y equals negative 40. So the opposite operation of solving for y, negative 5y, is we know that this in here is an invisible multiplication. We have to divide both sides by negative 5. And when we do that, these eliminate, these divide out, and we are left with y equals negative 40 divided by negative 5 is positive 8. So if I'm typing this into my DeltaMath over here, I'm just going to put in 8. And 7, yes. Good, awesome. All right, let's look at a new problem. Okay, let me clear my board here. $28 equals 4r plus 28. Draw my line down the equal sign. Again, the variable is on this side, so we want to get this 28 over here. So what we have to do is, opposite of adding 28 is subtracting 28 from both sides. So we get 28 minus 28. Those cancel out here. These also cancel out, but you can't just cancel them out and write nothing below it, because 28 minus 28 is 0. So you have to write that on that side of the equal sign. That's why we draw this line down here, so that when we have these cancel out, we have to put in a 0 here. Equals, and I bring this down, right, 4r. To get r by itself, we divide both sides by 4, and we get our 0 equals r, right? 0 divided by 4 is 0, so that's going to be my answer. So in my answer over here, I'm going to type in 0. Submit 0, yes. Bam. Let's do one more. Okay, clear this page out. 30 equals negative 6w plus 12. Draw the line down the equal side. Do that with all of these problems, guys. All right, and then what we have to do is get rid of the constant. And we want to bring this constant over to this side. So the opposite of adding 12, you would minus 12 from both sides. So you would get, these cancel out. You would get 30 minus 12, which is 18. Don't forget to bring down the negative 6w. Then divide both sides by negative 6. And 18 divided by negative 6 is negative 3. Type that in. And yes, and there's our answer. So we worked through some problems. What we're going to do right now is you're going to work on some problems. If you have questions, please let me know. But again, I want to focus on making sure that you draw the line down the equal sign, and you're always doing the opposite operation of these problems. So instead of adding 12, you're going to be minusing 12 from both sides and then after that, you're going to be dividing by negative 6 because this is the dividing is the opposite of multiplying. So again, if you have questions, let me know. Good luck with these problems. Thank you for watching.